Hello, everyone's. I'm here for my review of The Oval, Season 1, Episode 14. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you're a family member, one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, y'all, I know I was supposed to do Ruthless, and I'm going to try to do that. It's just that the week was hectic. I was doing a lot of stuff, so I'm busy, so I'm going to try to get to it. Yeah. So let's talk about the Oval. Now, we started off where we left off at with, Jean seeing Mistress Diane's head inside of the laundry basket. Now, James Caldwell over there at Spillerboy TV had mentioned how the order in which Kyle put Mistress Denise into the laundry basket, her head wouldn't have been on top. But I wasn't paying attention to that because I was so into the episode. So now her head would have been on bottom, but I guess for the fear effect, they had to have her head on top. I've been like, that could have gone the same way, just seeing some bloody sheets, but hey, we need to get, Po Jean all riled up. But Kyle over there covered her mouth like her seeing this dead body is a normal occurrence. Of course, you see a dead body ain't supposed to be there, you gonna scream. So he talking about something, this is a matter of the national security. This is a Russian spy who tried to kill the husband, but, it's top secret. Don't tell nobody. It's just like, is the president all right? Because, somebody trying to go at the president, she want to know if he all right. Yeah, this is fine. But I'm like, okay, this is top secret information. Don't tell nobody, but if it's top secret information, she not supposed to know. But I guess he's figuring since she didn't already seen the body, she should know. I don't know. So he talking about some going back to work like didn't happen. So I'm supposed to just act like I didn't just see this dead body in this basket. I'm supposed to go about cleaning. I'm supposed to go out keeping my guard up from creepy doggone and Jason. Keeping my trying not to smack Raggedy Gail after I done seen all this. This is what you want me to do? She's like, she can't go home. Because she's like, I just can't be taken off of work like that. But then he got a nerve calling out Destiny to go tell her going in there just gonna clean that up. He spilled some wine. So she got to go in there and clean up some blood. I'm like, child. And this scene right here, I was like, really, Tyler? So Kyle's car is almost right by the door. He just rolls the cart out. His car is right there, backed up. I don't know if he stopped the car, went and got his car and backed it up right there. I didn't see it, but I'm like, this look like the side of somebody's house. This don't look like it should be the White House to me. I don't know about y'all. That did not look like White House. I mean, the White House on here didn't look like the White House, period. But I was like, really, this look like the side of somebody's house. But I'm like, how was he able to doggone just lift and throw Mistress Denise inside the back of his SUV with ease, mind you? He just lifted her up and just threw her. Now, mind you, she dead, so it's gonna be some weight on her. But he just picked her up and threw her in there, got her head, threw her in there, and took her off to where we don't know. We gonna find out on the news. I'm like, really? So y'all, we at the police station and Nancy talking about something. She remembers that knife because that's her cooking set. So I'm like, so Nancy, you remember that knife being a part of your cooking set, but you don't remember having that knife when you was trying to fight off the Rackadusha on episode 1 when you let the mama come over there and kidnap Callie. Now I didn't finally, remember the girl's name. I think her name was Callie. I think that's what it is. I'm going to call it that until I figure out what it is. I believe it's Callie. So, that having a knife on the table was stupid in the first place. And it was like, why you got a kitchen knife, a butcher knife, if you will, just sitting here on the table? But she remembered that being her knife, but she don't remember her having that knife fighting off the Rackaducious when she was getting jumped behind the couch. I'm like, really? Barry says he doesn't know where the knife came from or where the money came from, but Pinky told him that Kareem was, selling drugs at the pharmacy, and that Sharon might be in on it. So that might be where the money came from. Sharon was hiding money. So you think that Sharon was hiding money and she just happened to hide it in the same place where this knife was at? That don't make sense. I was kind of sort of thinking that homegirl Tally that killed herself maybe up or trying to frame somebody in the house, but I don't know. I still am not going 100% sure that Kareem is a drug dealer. I don't know, he might be, but of course I don't see him, somebody coming in, let me get a dime bag, let me get some crack, or none of that. We ain't seen none of that. So it may just be a front. I don't know. But very mad. So we at the pharmacy. And the pharmacy is open. And Sharon, she just sitting there like, just all in the days until a customer comes up. Her and Kareem more of Kareem back there getting it on behind the counter while she's sitting there, customers still inside the pharmacy. I'm like, realize like y'all nasty for that one. Y'all couldn't wait till like the end of the day to do that. You couldn't have waited to where customers weren't in there, because there was a few customers off to the back. I'm like, really? And he's so hot in the drawers. He's talking about trying to close the store early so he can get into her panties. And she was like, nah, we can't be doing that. We shouldn't be closing the store. We gonna wait till it's later. I'm like, wait till it's later? How about not do it at all? Really? But everyone, the pharmacy will be closing in 5 minutes. The pharmacy will be closing in 5 minutes. I'm like, you so hot in the drawers to get into her panties that you closing your store right quick? Like, really? This is what we doing? Now, Veronica come home mad after having that lunch with evil Sadidi grandma. She done went into the bathroom and, she done walked in on Jean and she's cleaning up. She done thrown Jean out the doggone, the master suite. She done popped her a few pills and had her a little mini waiting Excel moment where she throwing all her clothes down. I'm like, those were some nice looking clothes. What's wrong with you? Then she goes off when she sees a wine glass with some lipstick on it. So she knows that Mistress Denise has a bin in her bedroom. So she already mad because evil Sadidi grandma. She mad about the clothes and she don't like them. And now she finds some lipstick on a glass. Oh no, we can't have this. So she goes to confront Hunter because he had Mrs. Denise in the bedroom and he been giving her Hunter been giving Denise information so she can make some money through the stock market. He mad, she mad. He's stressed out because it's been less than 30 minutes when he had Mrs. Denise's head in his hand. He was meant to go for round 2 and he went to lift her head to kiss her and doggone it just fell off from the body. It just lifted from the body. So he's stressed. He ain't got time for this. I ain't got time to be talking about Mr. Denise right now. Your boy's stressed. He was probably popping some pills with Mrs. Denise too. So his heart's up, his mind's everywhere. He can't do it. He starts to get loud with her and everything. And she trying to hush him because she's like, Mom, somebody in the White House is leaking information to my mama. And we need to find out who. Now, I was kind of sort of thinking it was Kyle. But I was like, Kyle seems like he's too loyal to the White House and to the president himself. Like he's going above and beyond his job for, the president and everything. But then I was like, is it the president is it Hunter himself, or is it like, I'm doing this because you are the president? I don't know. Max been with them for a while, so I don't think it's Max. I was like, I don't know who leaking information to the grandma. I don't see Raggedy Gale calling and talking to, evil Sadidi grandma like that. And I don't see Creepy Jason talking to evil Sadidi grandma like that. Which, side note, Raggedy Grace. Is her name Grace? Raggedy Gale? Is it Gale? Anyway, I'm going to call her Gail because I think that's what her name is. Raggedy Gail. You over talking about some, yes, I want to go to boarding school so I can get away from my mama. You know your mama is pure evil. If pure evil is scared of her mama, evil Sadidi grandma, you got to know she is like evil times infinity. So why would you think you would want to go to a boarding school that she suggests? Evil mama? You don't trust her because she done doggone to tase you, didn't give you no pain medicine when you decided to, roll up out the limbo and everything. So, if you know your mama evil enough to do that, why would you want to go somewhere where evil times infinity, evil Sadidi grandma would want to send you? I'm just saying, y'all. But anyway, she was like, we need to get this together. He talking about he don't want this life no more. I never wanted this life. We had sex once and you got pregnant. And my life has been hell since then because your people, your mama, evil sedity grandma and evil sedity grandpa just ran our life from then. Had me become governor, didn't want to do that. Had me doing this, didn't want to do that. Had me become president, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be married to you. We had sex once, you got pregnant, and we had to get married, and they planned my life since then. I don't want this. I'm tired. So now we can see that these two never loved each other. They was in college or high school. I want to say college. Had sex at one time. She gets pregnant, and now he is thrust into a life that he never wanted. So I can understand why, he's kind of like that towards her, and she's like that for him. Like, we never loved each other. It's just that my family is evil, and they have powers, and we have to listen to them. Now, creepy Jason out here being creepy as usual, being butt booty naked, standing behind a wall, looking at Lily. And she's like, she already stressed because, she knows that somebody didn't hire Bobby and his beard to attack her. And now she done found out that Donald and Kyle, they secret lovers. So she just can't take no more. She busts in his room like, hey, what you doing? He got the nerve going on this and to be like, hey, I'm naked. Get out of here. Oh, no, I'm naked. She's like, oh, so it's okay for you to just be flashing yourself all the time. Mm-mm. And with that little thing you got, I can see why you want to be creepy Jason. He's like, I'll get you fired. She's like, I'm trying to get fired. Boo-boo. Don't do it again. I was like, you better tell him, Lily. You better tell him. Okay, where am I at? Oh yeah, did I say she told him no wonder you a pervert because you out here looking, because you ain't, never mind. Now y'all. Okay, now this is when all of the hood snapped up out of Lily. I'm paraphrasing. She's like, wait a minute, where am I at? I think I left something out. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. So Veronica comes in and like, I don't like the stuff that you brought. And this is when the hood jumped up out of Lily. And Lily was, what'd she say? Now I'm paraphrasing. If you don't like what I picked out, that's because you have no taste. She's like, I know you trying to play tough, but you're a very insecure woman who put people down instead of living in your own truth. Now they was just reading each other back and forth. She was like, it was an honor to have you wear my clothes, but I don't need this headache, and I don't need this place, and I don't need this BS. Do you hear me? And she goes to pick up her stuff and walk away, and Veronica was like, that was her name? That don't sound right. Victoria was like, how does it feel to be married to a gay man? She turned around. Oh, and she's like, all your clothes are tacky knockoffs or real designers. Lily turns around and is like, all of which who didn't want to work with you. They think you cheapen their look. Well, that's because they don't know how to design for a black woman. So that's because clothes are to be worn on the outside, but your insides are wicked. And by the way, that boy of yours needs therapy because serial killers start off as perverts. Picked up her purse and walked on up out. And I was like, you better tell her, Lily. You better y'all. I had to rewind that part. I don't know why my bra was trying to make up a special appearance, but it's getting on my nerves. But yeah, I was like, Lily, you better tell her. Lily, she had it enough. She had enough. Like, this day has been enough for her. So she picks up her purse, knocks the phone off the hook and walks on out. Don't know why the phone was in the hallway like that. She's like, get back here and pick up my phone. She walked on off and went on to her car and went on about her business. Like, you better do it. So y'all, Barry, Nancy, and Richard, they done got back to the house. Nosy neighbor want to know what's going on. They're like, we'll talk to you later, ma'am. So now they got to go, Barry and Richard got to go talk to Kareem to get him to, drop the charges against him so we can get everything cleared up. But I was like, I didn't do it. I'm just worried about getting my daughter back. I didn't mean to kill that man. I'm sorry he's gone. But, like, I got so much stuff going on. The next door neighbor, this is why they was driving. The next door neighbor's like, hey, girl, you want to come over for some tea? And then she was like, no, but you want the tea. She's like, what? I ain't saying nothing, girl. I'll see you in a minute. I was like, yeah. But this is where I'm looking at Sharon and Kareem. Like, we couldn't have done this in the back office. We couldn't have done this on the floor. We couldn't turn off the lights and, put the little, how, like, stores, they got, like, the metal gate thing that closes the store. We couldn't have used that. We in broad day, it was at least, like, nighttime. But we got all of the windows in the store on while they are on the countertop getting it in. When I tell you they are in the throes of all of the passion, I'm like, so y'all wanted people to see y'all. Is this it? Because she was already like, we shouldn't have done that before. I really shouldn't have done that. But it's just like, well, nobody's made love to me like you've made love to me. And when I'm with him, I think of you. That made Cream all the happy. I'm like, then they get to throwing down on the doggone countertop. I'm like, so what if somebody happened to walking around with their child? They would have got a full view of y'all in the throes of passion on this countertop. So I'm not justifying Sharon cheating on, Barry. I'm just going to say, Barry kicked her out the house. Therefore, to me, he broke up with her. Now, this is the second time he's like, get out of the house, even though this ain't his house. This is Mom and Daddy's house. He said, I don't want you in this house because she went to work. And I guess didn't help him look for the little girl. So he kicked her out the house. So that means, for me, that means that they didn't broke up. So I guess it was okay for her to get it on with Kareem. It's just like y'all should have did that at another place. So Barry and Richard, they get there and Barry sees it. Richard doesn't. And he gets to turn the car back on and rams the truck inside the pharmacy. Yeah, he did. Man, y'all know Barry ain't got it right all the time. He unstable. He seen that and he just went mad. But I'm like, y'all should have been doing that out in the open like that in the first place. But y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you already a family member and one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.